So it is day 4 and we are at Napier in New Zealand. We have been really fortunate enough to be here in Napier once before. We're spending a little bit of time on board the ship today. We're going for a bit of a walk, trying to lose some of those kilos that we're quickly and rapidly putting on with all the terrific food here. So we're up on deck 16 currently, just having a little look around. It's pretty quiet at the moment. There's the wellness pool behind me. That's where Jeff and I spent a little bit of time yesterday. And then we're just going to go around the track. So our plan for today was to go to the Wake restaurant and have some brunch, but we are just so full of food, we just can't do that. We cancelled it this morning. This is the beautiful thing. And this is the great thing about having the Virgin app, because you can just hop in, you can change bookings and move things around. And because this ship currently is at half capacity, that's a really easy thing to do because there's still a lot of booking times left. So that's the advantage of being on board ship when there aren't a lot of people around. Just here behind me, you'll see all the different cabanas. So there's plenty of them. They're private cabanas, so you can go in there and sit down and have a nice private time on your own. And it says, hang on a sec, I'll just turn this around. How to book. To book your cabana this sea day, please contact Sailor Services on deck 5 or a member of the onboard bar team. So you can book those.
No need to book these on this cruise.
No, well, no, because there's plenty of seating around. But yes, if you do need to, you can.
Although one of the crew said yesterday that on a full cruise they struggle to find seats and people are lined up to get food and stuff, which we haven't seen. So
no, we haven't seen this
we might
one.
just be very, very lucky.
Like I said, we're at half capacity, so we're not having to worry about trying to find seats or positions in the pool or anything like that. It's been fantastic. So yeah, quite a few cabanas, different sizes I'm sure. So here we are at the fitness end of the ship. Actually, most of this half of the ship's fitness. So you've got your sports courts. Which is good fun. Yeah, coming.
Here's an interesting one.
Oh.
All the way through the ship, all the rooms and everything are categorised by A and Z, not starboard and port. But here's a toilet that's starboard. Just
Oh, okay. There's starboard written on it. Yeah.
have I mentioned? I'll talk to you later about this, but finding toilets on board, man, when you first get on, if you like having a couple of beers, do a bit of reconnaissance work, because where you're drinking in the bars, you've got to find the toilets because they are hard to find.
Just right there. It is really hard. They're not on other ships. They do have signs out, and I suppose they didn't want to make it look like that here, but it's really quite hard to find them. Right. Look at that scenery out there. The rolling hills. It's beautiful. Here we go. Here's a spa. So you got your towels. Spa's empty. Bit of a sprinkle today. What's the temperature like?
Well,
Nice. Alright, Todd's on for that later. This is where they have a lot of parties and functions. PJ Party was out here. It's a great spot. That takes you down to the galley if you'd like a bit of brekkie.
they've got this net thing out here, but it's always closed.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It has been closed. I haven't seen it open. You can only have 8 on. Hang on, there's a warning signs over here. There we go.
Personally, I don't understand it.
No jumping, no footwear, no smoking, no running, no horseplay, no food or beverage, no loose or sharp objects.
You know what?
if you're pregnant earlier, if the net is wet, so you can't use it if it's wet. If you're under the influence of alcohol, if you're feeling unwell, or are subject to vertigo.
It's a no from me.
Well, people down there, there's a lounge just tucked away in there, and you can be eating, so I suppose they don't want anyone moving around up here with things falling through if people are going to be on the other side. So over here we do have the port. You can see there is another ship, the Grand Princess is in. Funnily enough, the Grand Princess was the ship that we were going to be on for this holiday until the deal for Virgin came along. So that could have been us. I'm glad this is us. So much better. Right, around this side. Another spa. Some swings. I had a swing in one of those the other night. That was fun. And there's some more sporting fitness stuff down there. They do lots of classes. We're going to go up. Morning, how are you? Now this is the running track. And up there, let's take you here first. This is called the Perch. They can have events, exclusive events and things up here. They do have fitness classes. They do hold a lot of fitness classes up here as well. Yoga, sunrise, meditation, all of that. You can get up here and do that in the morning. So I got itchy head. Haven't been using my own shampoo and it's starting to irritate me a bit. What else can I tell you about this one? Yeah, I think our cocktail, because we've got these two bracelets on. One is for the deep blue. I'm not sure what the purple one's for. And then we have this different coloured bracelet. And that gets us into two exclusive events. One is this afternoon, and what they are is you get to come up on the deck below, the one I was just on, and there's bottomless champagne for a whole hour. So that's going to be interesting, given our sail away party and the amount of effort we put into that. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go find Jeff. It was really nice just wandering around on the deck and checking out the view from all angles. I've picked up where I left from the running track, so here you'll see the seesaw, the swings up in the distance, and the other side to the basketball court. Got some seating along here, got the umbrellas out today, and all along this side there's all sorts of different equipment as well that you can use whilst you are on board. I do believe the fitness and exercise equipment and classes on this particular ship is pretty top notch. If you're really interested in it, you'll love that. I have not seen anybody using this yet. Not to say that hasn't happened. Maybe early in the morning. Oh, there we go. There's a taker.
They've set up this deck up here for kids, I reckon, teenagers. There's seesaws and swings and weights.
Young adults, Jeff.
But the average age on the cruise is about 60. So yeah, I think they've made a little bit of a misjudgment there on their clientele. Who would ever go on here? Seriously.
Somebody would. Jeff's exaggerating a bit there. I think that the average age on this cruise is between 45 and 60, and I guess just because you're between the ages of 45 and 60 doesn't mean you don't use fitness.
I can prove it.
What's that?
Well, look at this. They've designed seats for 50, 60 year olds. Oh. Perfect. That's not for young people. Oh.
You crazy cat.
You crazy cat. Alright, let's go get some food.
Now, the galley's at the back, Jeff.
Hey.
The galley's at the back of the ship. You're going to the front.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Alright, let's go downstairs.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. How are you?
Good,
Yeah,
thanks.
good,
How are
thank you.
So yes, we're on 16. Now I just showed you the perch and the runway. And now we're here, the cabanas, we're training camp. We didn't go to the Sun Club Cafe, it's further up. And now we're going to go down one just to go to galley. Following a bit of exercise this morning, we are off to get a breakfast at the galley. Now, as you come into the doors of the galley, you will find the coffee club or the grounds club, and you will also see fridges filled.
We tanked it with egg.
This is lovely. We've had a couple of them. This is a great way to grab something to take with you somewhere else on the ship and have a little bit of something to eat, and they are filled with all sorts of goodness, so I highly recommend that you try these out if you are on board. Jeff had a big brekkie today and I stayed with my normal toast and pastries. And then following breakfast, you can go to these tap that and cold or tap that hot stations everywhere, so Jeff's got a nice lemonade there. And then went for a little bit of walk through to check out the gym. What you're seeing here is just one side of the gym. It's mirrored on the opposite side as well with weights and training rooms. But yes, you have a view out the window, and as you are on the other side, you have a view into the wellness pool and the spas that are on deck. Here you will also find a spin classroom. And then when you're finished in the gym, you can go across and you can get fed in the galley. There we go. Ah!
G'day viewers, Jeff here again. Today's words of the day is "you've got to be joking." And today is sponsored by Harley Davidson, thanks to Raisin Ray. You would not believe how much talk I'm getting about the shirt.
Ray, he's been asked a million times very sure, and they want to talk to him about motorbikes.
It's a gift. It's a gift. You've got to be joking.
He looks like a member of ZZ Top. bit rainy looking out there. On the actual pool deck itself, right in undercover, you have these great big lounges that you can have a lay down on or a sit down on, whichever you prefer. There's lots and lots of deck chairs about, and there's huge big beds, day beds, sort of sitting around the pool. The only thing is the deck chairs aren't too bad. If you are going to go and sit on any of these other plastic pieces of furniture that have been out in the sun, give them the temperature test first with your hand, because they can get quite warm. It's so low. And just while I'm on the temperature of the furniture, the temperature of the deck can get really hot too. Do not come out here on a really hot day without shoes. This deck will absolutely burn the skin off your feet. I had to run from one position to another one day because I didn't have any shoes on. It was really stupid. It is a bit of a ghost ship when you are here by yourself. These stairs, they looked a bit clinical and hospital-like when we were watching the videos before we hopped on, but they're actually really it's quite nice. Yeah, it actually, in real life, it looks a little classier. Oh,
actually, on the videos, it didn't even look like they were carpeted. It
No.
looked like tiles, something like that.
But yeah, definitely, it's one of those things, you know, what you see on TV, it's very, very different in real life.
It's glass.
It's a road glass. So we're on our way back down to the room, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna have a shower, I think.
You're gonna have a shower?
Why don't I?
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get in the pool.
Plans have just changed.
Well, there's no one up on deck. Might as well hop in the pool now. Might go put my togs on.
Have a shower.
Joe wants to take his shirt off.
I don't want to, because everyone asked me about a shower.
Alright, now
Thanks to Razor Bay.
this is home. I'll show you. So we've come through, there's the elevators, and this is our room right here.
Check this out.
That's not going to work for you, look. We have a doorbell. And it's been tidied up for us again. Very, very lovely. We did have to get the TV fixed yesterday because it wasn't working with the iPad. I don't know what happened there. I think I might have pressed too many buttons by mistake. And the view out, it's actually interesting, the air conditioning goes off. I think I might have told you that anyway, when you open the door. So you've got to make sure it's closed and locked for the air conditioning to work. It's very noisy out here. It's a working port. And those people who are getting off, they're getting down, and you get a shuttle bus that takes you right into the main part of town.
Coincidentally, before we booked this cruise, I was actually going to book that cruise.
Yes, I mentioned that up
And
on the top.
we're both in the same
Hmm. So there's a few people getting off.
I know which
The
one.
bus, yeah, takes you up and around the blocky there, and then that's part of the town up that way, but not the main part. The main part of town is actually around the side of this big hill, so you go around there, and then you get to see the Black Beach, and you'll see the rest of the town. Napier is really famous for its Art Deco.
And it's earthquakes.
Yeah. Last time we were here, we went into the museum and looked at the history about the earthquake, and then we panicked and ran outside. And
Plus I was a bit COVID-y.
he went up, that was so far prior to COVID. And then, yeah, so all the buildings and the signage and the people, they all get dressed up in the 1920s, 1940s, is it? 1920s, 30s?
1760s.
What's the name of that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it?
Caveman.
It's not Caveman. Leonardo was in
Catch me if you can.
No, The Gatsby. The Great Gatsby. There we go. It's very, you go there, looks like The Great Gatsby. That's what I was trying to think of. We just spent a little bit of time in the room. Watched a couple of episodes of Games of Thrones. We've had a half snooze, and now we're on our way to the Sun Deck Lounge, because they have bows and beetroot hummus dip and something else. It's snack time. So to get there, out of the lift, up the stairs, looking at Jeff's butt. Alright. So, it's just here, Jeff. Okay. Remember that one? And this one. So this is the Sun Club Cafe located on deck 16. The food looks pretty good, so I'm looking forward to tasting some of it. The rain's just about to start coming down. We might even have to shift over in a minute, but we'll see how we go. It's going to pour. Yeah, looks like it's going to pour.
Yeah.
Look at behind you. Drizzle? Drizzling. We got spots. It's actually cooling things off a bit. Alright, so we've got mushroom and pool B. Nice?
I don't know yet.
I don't know. I'm gonna have some of this. This is what I ordered. This is the so like an avocado corn dip.
Yeah.
Looks delicious. Actually, everything here looks delicious.
Oops. It's got a hoisin sauce.
And following lunch, we headed back down to the roundabout and to Lick Me Till Ice Cream, so we could have some more ice cream, of course.
You've got to be joking. My ice cream today was raspberry beet and a coconut. And coconut's got crispy coconut in it. What do you have now?
Passion fruit.
You're looking pretty laid back there.
I'm relaxed. I'm eating ice cream, chilling out.
We just had some bayos. We're having some ice cream. We're at Napier. A little bit of rain, which is nice because it's cooling us down a bit. So like, it's just about time for a beer.
Back in another lift on our way back to our room. Went to the Sun Club, had ice cream, and Jeff said, "Want to go back and have a kip for an hour?" I went, "Yep, let's go." Totally enjoying the relaxation today. Hey. It's inside your cabin. You obviously have some light switches, and down here you have got two. The first one is do not disturb up the top, and that makes it go red outside. And the other one is I need my room clean, please, because I am a slob. And that makes it blue.
Where are we going? That one.
We're going that one. Let's put the in. I checked my phone when we got into the room, and it looks like our deep blue cocktail event had been rescheduled to a different day, which is fine with us. We went looking for something else that we might be able to do for the afternoon. Today we do art class, and I've dragged Jeff along for the ride. It's called Artist Hours. Jeff loves doing classes on ships. Just look at the enjoyment and enthusiasm on his face right now. He just can't contain himself. He's loving it. Well, so far, Jeff. Look at him go.
Doing a finger though.
Right, so far so good. Learning lots of skills.
At least I got beer.
He has got beer. He's lining them up. Jeff's drawing birds.
The lawn bowls.
They're lawn bowls. That's what they are. Lawn bowls. So this is our class. Jeff. Nice work. At the end of our class, it was around 5:30, so we headed out to the back of the deck and saw our departure from the beautiful Napier. I've lost Jeff. He's been in here. Whilst I'm out here waiting for trivia to start. He's in there somewhere. So I'm doing some salty trivia. Currently on my own. Need to find some team members. Looking for you. Hey, you can go play. You don't have to stay. You good? After trivia, it was time for us to head to the next restaurant, and that was Extra Virgin. This is the Italian restaurant on board, and the menu looked delicious, as it all has. We were eagerly waiting to try this one out because we've heard from many people who are on board with us that this was their favourite, so we wanted to see if that had all the substance due to all the hype.
Got to be joking.
You gotta be joking. Would you like some pepper on your balls, Jeff?
Come on. Behave. You've got to be joking.
It's pretty alright. Oh my goodness.
Ready?
You've got to be joking.
You've got to be joking.
Just got a squid pasta over here.
Oh, look at the size of the prawns.
Oh wow. And down here I've got a pasta carbonara. The best I think I've ever had.
Oh, Ellie. This is not spicy.
Oh my god, I want to be on this ship. Okay, you've got to be joking. Complimentary limoncello. Roly-poly out of the restaurant.
Extra virgin, definitely coming back again.
Actually, this is the pick for us so far. We love Italian food, but this is absolutely the pick for us so far. Hands down. Vanilla ice cream. We might explode. We gotta be careful.
You don't want to see me.
This is my gotta be joking moment.
Oh,
I've
my
got
goodness.
butterscotch chips with vanilla ice cream. Hang on. Jeff's got some sort of donut ball here.
Yeah, that's good.
What's it like?
Good.
Good?
I'll try a bit of this. Try a bit of this.
So what's a bit of this and a bit of this?
Blackcurrant,
Blackcurrant and
mascarpone.
oh, is it nice? Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Following dinner, we went to a show. This one was called Lola's Library. It has 3 chapters and they each go for an hour, so a 3-hour show. We could not get a seat and we were stuck here out near where the bar was. We managed to find a little bit of a porthole. So here we are in the back. I can't play anything because of the music, copyright, all that kind of stuff. But we were stuck, couldn't see, standing up, feet were hurting. The show hadn't even started yet. And we were having to look through this tiny little porthole. There's Jeff. You could just rest your chin on the bottom of it. We were wondering what it would be like if this ship was at full capacity in terms of trying to get a seat and not having to stand. And the show itself, it was interesting. We only ever watched the first hour of it, but it was based on a whole bunch of fairy tales and stories that were familiar to you, and they ramped them up with lots of dancing and acrobatics, and you know, it was a lot of fun, but it wasn't really our thing. It is what it is, of course. So on that note, we kind of left a bit early and headed back to our room to retire for the evening. We'd had a few really wild couple of days, I guess you could say, so far, so an early night certainly wouldn't kill us, and we'd be ready and raring to go for tomorrow. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to be told of when our videos are released, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.